Season 5, y'all. The very last season. I'm going to try to give you the best of me. It's V season. It's time for Divinity to take off. Let's go.
Hey, peace, and welcome to the Divinity Podcast. I am your host, Divinity, the Pod MC, and this is Season 5, Episode 6. Now, before I get into the title of the episode or name of the episode, I want to just thank you once again for joining me, sharing time, and sharing space. I want you to understand how this is extremely late for me. It is now 1:10 in the morning, and I just had the urge to create the episode. I've been waiting on it, and I think I finally got this thing right and together. So with that, welcome back. I missed y'all. I hope that you are all well. I hope that you have been working toward your goals and checking them off. And also, I hope that you have been loving you, right? They really, really big on that. Loving yourself. When's the last time you did something nice for you, right? So anyway, welcome back. Season 5, Episode 6, entitled Day 6. Now, you're probably wondering, or you're inclined to ask, well, what does that mean, Day 6? Well, I'm going to tell you. It has been said that on the day number 6, sixth day, God created land animals and human beings, people. And excuse me, y'all, I'm going to take a sip of my ginger tea. It helps with the throat. It does. Yes, it does. And it's so delicious. And I wanted to talk about us as people. Okay. There has just been so much chaos out in the world, and it gets quite draining, and it gets quite burdensome and heavy, focusing on creating solutions to the problems in the world today. Mainly, my biggest one is wishing that we would all stop and think and become more cognizant of what is important, who are important, and what you can do to be better. And the moment people start focusing on becoming the best versions of themselves, loving themselves, being good to themselves, being kind to themselves, I feel like we could be in a better position to set up a powerful empire. And it's quite exhausting hearing the same rhetoric being spewed, seeing the same type of people all the time. Everybody wants to look like whatever it is that they see and gives them instant gratification. At this point in life, people are still missing that. Yes, it might be shiny and glittery on the outside. It looks great. So can a book. But the inside might not be what you want to read. And for me personally, it's like there's nothing that screams help is needed than a person that always wants to boast or always wants to prove their self-worth to other folks. Do those things make you happy? Do these material things make you happy? They make you feel like you're better than somebody else? Imagine me caring Imagine me caring about the opinion of a person who thinks that more money makes them better than me. Nicer cars, nicer houses, nicer clothing, bags, shoes, whatever. Imagine me caring about an opinion of a person that believes that somehow those things, those material things, makes them better than me. When dead is dead, you cannot take none of this shit with you. Dead is dead. You judge me by the way I look. What's your issue? Dead is dead. Now, unless you know a secret that I don't know, last I checked, you can't take none of this shit with you. Dead is dead. Right? Excuse me. I'm going to take a sip of my tea again. So, I'm just trying to figure this out. Where did we go wrong? What did we stop doing? And the biggest thing that I can think of is asking God for the help. Whatever that looks like for you. Again, let me reiterate. The source, God, universe, Allah, Buddha, Yahweh, Yahshua, whatever. Source is source. And I don't have to subscribe to your religion, to your lifestyle, to your whatever it is you think I should subscribe to. I can support you without subscribing. Lights on. I can support you and you be who you are with your beliefs about what it is that you serve or who it is that you serve. We so focused on trying to prove to everybody that our way is right, but nobody is. And it would behoove you to start picking up something and reading, just reading, period. We perish for lack of knowledge. And I'm trying to learn any and everything I can that's necessary or in alignment with my assignment here. And the sooner we realize that self-love, self-grace, self-sufficiency, self-accountability is important, I don't know how we all gonna come together. We're mightier together in numbers. So, day 6, we were the creation. And what are we doing to save it? What are we doing to honor or leave something behind that folks can learn from? That folks can understand what happened and what happened with their history. And it's okay for us to look back. Sankofa, sometimes we have to look back to see how far we gotta go or how far we've come. History teaches us a lot. If you study it, you might find yourself in that. So, I love y'all, man. Day 6. Day 6. What are you doing to be a better person? What are you doing to serve others and be of service? And I get it. Life be lifing. I get it. But I think at this point in our life, our fear should be non-existent, and focusing on the circumstances won't get it. Gotta think ahead sometime. Faith in you. Faith in the God that you serve. Faith in everything. You got the gift, use it. Whatever that is, use it. Do right by people. Do right by yourself. And I know you're so used to people treating you like crap. You're so used to people using you. You're so used to being hurt and broken that you've now accepted that as a lifestyle and like the attention of the victim, but you still are depressed. Excuse me, drinking some tea again, y'all. That thing is so good. Oh man, that tea, amazing. It is imperative that you work on you. I think I say this all the time. Hurt people. And aren't you tired of hurting? Double entendre. Aren't you tired of it? So, I love you. Do with this what you will. Understand that don't argue with folks. Just do what you need to do. Focus on you. And I know it's a challenging times. These are challenging times. It's hard to see. But I think it's time for change. And whatever that looks like for you, I wish you well. You were so divinely created, uniquely created, and you are here for some reason. And I hope that you find that purpose. I hope you understand you're important. I hope you understand to love you. To love you. Now, my job is always to feed you. And it has been a pleasure. It's truly been a pleasure. My job is always to feed you, and how you digest it, well, that's personal. Very personal. But as for me, the D1. And as for mine, it's always forward. Forward always. Until next time. Peace. And remember, debt is debt. Yeah. You cannot take none of this shit with you. Debt is debt. Yeah. You judge me by the way I look. What's your issue? Debt is debt. Yeah. My chin up like a nosebleed. Keep your tissues. Debt is debt. Yeah. Protect my heart so that it don't get misused. Love you. I'll see you next episode. A few more left. A few more. I love y'all. Until next time. Peace.